We got 3 WTFs. Name them.
I don't know. You didn't tell me anything.
You know all the WTFs. Go ahead.
I honestly have no idea. I assume one has to do with Fun Day tickets, one has to do with the new Project Fred, and the third, I don't know.
You're so close.
I don't know.
You don't know what the third one is?
No, Chris.
All right, well, I guess it's going to be a mystery to you and to them.
That's great.
Fun Days tickets, they went on sale yesterday, and it was a shit show as usual.
Well, yeah, because there's so many people on the website.
Last year, there was a password associated. So it caused a huge uproar. People were after them. People were freaking out. We noticed a lot of people in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group actually got their tickets to Fun Days, which is really great. It's nice always to see people that you actually know getting tickets.
Yeah.
Because it's not all the flippers. You can't say all the flippers got the tickets because that is not true. We know normal, everyday Joes and Jills that ended up getting their tickets.
I prefer Joes and Hoes.
So it went up for sale yesterday at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is pretty late. I don't remember tickets being up this late.
I don't think they were that late, but I do recall them being sort of later in the day.
Now people are interested in buying these tickets for resale. There's somebody right there. I'm looking to purchase the tickets. Resale, is that possible? Who knows what the prices will end up landing on? I saw somebody mentioning 1K, another person mentioned 2K. So these tickets could really go for a lot of damn money. It's my understanding that when you got in to purchase the tickets, you were in line by a number, similar to the NFT stuff. So when you got in line, it was a queued system.
Yes.
And then whatever place you were in line meant if you were actually going to get the tickets or if you were so far back, there's just no chance at all.
Got it.
But there were some people that we knew that were like super early in the line, so they were able to get tickets pretty easily. I think that's a great way of doing this.
I agree.
Now, the password thing is great and all, but there is a way to program a bot to handle a password. So the fact that there was no password, but instead a queuing system, personally, I trust the queuing system more than I would trust the password system. But people are saying the password system versus the queue system made it less of a shit show last year.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I've heard, and I don't know how all that stuff works, but I think that they can like jump ahead in queues, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure there's some way of doing that, probably. Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Idea. Like, I've literally not cared enough about purchasing anything to even like research that heavily.
Well, of course, Disc Trackers posts about the sale of these tickets saying this lasted 5 minutes less than last year. Supposedly a few hundred more people per day. Did you get in?
Interesting.
So they had more people that are going to be coming to this thing than last year? But it is split into 2 days, so I guess that does make some sort of sense.
Question, did they even put Saturday up for sale?
Yeah, they put out both days up for sale.
Oh, they did?
Oh, everything's gone.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, everything's gone. This person says 134K in line after leaving my browser open since 5:30.
Wow.
This person says both days. I guess both days sold out.
Or maybe they got both days?
I don't think so. I don't think people could get both days. I don't know. This person says Friday and Saturday, and they have a little plates there, so maybe they did get both days.
So there is a way around that. If you purchase, like, you want a +1 on Friday, you can purchase for your +1 on Saturday. So, like, your +1's name would be on the Saturday ticket, but then you could be their +1.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that is a way around it.
Yeah.
But these people are acting like they got both days, like they were able to purchase for both days. So I don't know what that's about. Apparently, Funko really wanted to keep people separated. Like, you either go to one or you go to the other. There was no, like, crisscrossing. So I don't know what that's about. I guess people found a way to buy both day tickets. I don't know. Maybe they used their mom's name. I swear last year I heard that you had to prove that it was you, or at least in past years.
I don't remember if they, like, said it and didn't enforce it, or if they actually, like, enforce it. But I do remember that being a thing that was said.
Yeah, maybe they didn't enforce it. And then the question of how much would you pay or trade for a Fun Days ticket, and this is where people are saying like $1 to $2 grand. Like, they're offering up all sorts of money in this little thread here. 1K is a fair price, somebody says. Not even worth my whole collection. I don't know, but I want tickets. I should have bought some. Come on. You're saying you had a chance, but you didn't take it? Get out of here. 400 plus, trying to get there as early as possible to be the first in line for us. If anyone is willing to do so, please, please let me know. Been trying to go for a while. Me too. I've been trying to go for a while. I've been wanting to go to Fundays since the day I heard about it. That was back in, what, 2017. We didn't even try to get tickets.
Nope.
But we did get an offer to go. And I feel like we're close to turning it down, but I'd really like to find a way to get to it. I don't like flying. If I could get there in some other way, if they had teleportation devices, I'd jump in.
Oh, that'd be easy.
So if you got yourself some Fundays tickets, congratulations to you. It should be a real fun time. Fundays always seems to be a pretty good time, no matter what way you slice it. Last year, yes, there was a little bit of an issue with the pieces that were giving out.
Okay, that was a big issue.
It was a pretty big issue that happened last year, but...
food poisoning?
The event itself was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of friends who went. They seem to have a blast. I want to be a part of this, baby. I want to go. It's pirate year. We got pirate hats. Do you remember that from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yep.
Went to Disney recently?
Yep.
I got a foam sword. Yep. You got a hook?
Yep.
We fit right in perfectly. Anyway, we have 2 more WTFs. But first, I just want to thank everybody out there for loving on our brand new MISCHIEF Toys drop. Snazzy Daddy Ghastly with pin. Part of the sales from this figure and pin will go towards a charity called the Anti-Violence Project, based out of New York. There are still some left on MISCHIEFtoys.com right now, so go over and buy yours today. But thank you to everybody who showed up today on the website, purchased their figure. We appreciate you. I always love seeing love from MISCHIEF Toys.
Me too.
And by the way, we will be signing some of those boxes that will be going out.
I didn't even know this till right now.
I already signed like 20 boxes. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
You didn't sign any?
No.
You might be getting a box only with my auto. The second WTF is the Ahsoka Funko Pop being sold over on Funko.com. So this is the Her Universe Ahsoka Funko Pop. It's being sold on Funko.com. It's on there right now. So it was that you would go to a convention and pay like, what, 25 to 30 bucks for this thing? And then you can get an autograph from Ashley Eckstein. And I guess it costs like around 130 or 125, something like that. So now you can just go on the website and order it. I know a lot of people were upset about this because they could not get the Ahsoka to finish out their collection. They had to wait to go to a convention or have a friend get it. But now you can go and order your own on Funko.com. There she is.
Imagine like going to a convention specifically to get that pop and now all of a sudden it's on Funko.com.
Look, this is par for the course. This happens every single time with most of the Funko products. I would say 95% of Funko product these days, aside from NFT, if they tell you you can only get it from one place, they typically have it somewhere else or it shows up on Funko.com. Very similar to like all the store exclusives. That happens all the time where it ends up on Funko.com. What I will say is that it really sucks for the people who had to go to conventions, jump through hoops to get it, or go to like eBay or Mercari. But what it is good for is that people who wanted to get this Funko Pop now have their chance and they don't have to do all that special bullcrap.
Yeah.
Like now they can just go and get this Funko Pop. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very poopy though.
I don't know. I can't even call it that. I think it's sort of down the middle.
I mean, they should be upfront from the start, like what exactly it's going to be.
I don't think they came out and said anything about this Funko Pop.
I'm pretty sure they said that this will only be available with Ashley Eckstein at conventions.
I thought Ashley Eckstein said that.
But regardless, like she should have the correct information and Funko should have the correct information.
Fair enough.
It's just weird. Like, this reminds me of the mystery box thing where they put those, like, special pops in a mystery box and you get, like, you know, these, like, clearance pops plus the one brand new pop. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, the mystery boxes aren't selling, so here, you can just buy the special pop outright.
Yeah, I don't like that. You're right. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You're right. It is misleading is the problem.
Yeah.
Being misleading is the problem. This is good for the fans who wanted to get this Funko Pop, who haven't gotten it yet, never pulled the trigger. They can just go to Funko.com and buy it right now.
Are you going to say the same thing like 6 more times or what?
I'm just saying. Come on. You're dogging it. I'm trying to give us some positivity to this thing.
There's no positivity. I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying. Because now the people who were unable to get it can go to Funko.com.
All right.
Get it.
All right. And the last WTF is this. It's the Icy Project Fred. It's Fred with a bare face and then one with Icy written all over it.
I fucking hate this.
Why? Look at his little feet. The little bear feet.
The bare feet are cute, but look at the face. Look at the face.
I mean, it's creepy.
I don't like it.
Look, everybody's saying it's trash. Look, it has 2 comments and 33 likes. Everybody's trashing the crap out of it. So this apparently will be available tomorrow. And it's limited to 750 pieces, and the chase is 75 piece. Do you really think people care about this anymore?
No.
Didn't they have to put up like one of the anime or funime threads or something? The Speed Racer one? No, one Speed Racer is the other one. Whatever it was. Well, they have to do that with this one too.
This one's less. This one's 750 pieces, right?
What was the other one? 1,200 or something?
Yeah, I think it was 1,200.
Yeah, I mean, still, this still isn't hitting the mark. I'd rather have his face, like Freddy's face. Like, imagine they did a Joker one, and it had the Joker smile, right, and it's dressed up like the Joker. We'd buy that all day long. Batman, Iron Man, Thor, I don't know, Fred Flintstone.
Imagine if it was the Joker smile painted over top of his eyes and nose.
Right. Exactly.
Would you buy that though?
No, I'm saying
like that looks crazy.
I know it looks crazy, but I'm saying use his normal little face and put like the Joker smile.
That's
use
my
that face.
point.
Yeah, not this.
This is creepy.
It is
Why
creepy.
is his nose where his hairline is?
They're treating it like an art toy.
But it's not.
But that's what they're treating it like, though. That's what they're using it for. It's basically like, oh, an artist did this, but did an artist really do this? Like, in other words, is there an artist out there that's known that's doing this? Art toys are like artists who are up and coming, or right, or somebody that's well known. Like, who designed this? You don't even know. That's the real big issue. There's no connectivity as to what this is. Like Coca-Cola, Sprite.
There is
right?
branded to what this is.
It's a
I'll
brand.
tell you what it is.
No,
This
it's a
is a
brand.
monstrosity. This is stupid.
No, I'm saying it's a brand. So instead of it being a brand-based thing, which I understand they have a brand, attach it to an artist and then have the artist standing there and he's like, I did this. Like, this is my artwork. And he could do something, or she could do something cool with the art.
No, they can't. Do you want to know why nobody's going to say I made this? Because look at it.
They don't want to be known for that?
No! I would be embarrassed!
Well, I'm saying they wouldn't do this. I'm saying that they would take this and they would do their own style with it and make it cool. This right here is like a corporate construct.
It's like they took a stamp, like they ordered the wrong size, and they just stamped it on his face, and they said, well, I guess this'll work.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's exactly what they said.
And why does the one with the logo have on his head?
Heather.
I don't like it.
I don't think that's what it is.
That is what it is.
Why
I get it, it's melted ice, but it does not look like melted ice. It looks like semen.
Oh, Heather. Oh, you gotta make it disgusting. I took it like it was ice.
You know how upset I would be?
Like it was frozen, like the crown's frozen to his head.
You know how upset I would be if I went to get an icy and then it's just... You go for cherry and it doesn't taste like cherry?
What's it taste like?
Don't do this to me.
I'm just asking.
You know I'm a filthy little hamster, because I'll tell you about it. It depends on who you are.
Oh, is mine bad?
I'm not
No.
Is
Is my icy bad?
No. What if my nose just grew really big right now?
Knock the camera down. All right, these are really stupid and nobody wants them. That's a good way to end the video. These are dumb and nobody wants them. They're so dumb. And then you have the Ahsoka that I guess people want now or don't want now. Maybe they wanted it before, but now that it's accessible, nobody wants it. Nobody likes things when they're accessible.
The first comment says, thanks for the update. Just ordered her and used some fan rewards on her. That's great.
That's great. And then you have your Fundays tickets, which people are super butthurt about right now if they were unable to get them. But you do have a lot of people who are happy in the world that they're going to Fundays. So congratulations to those who did get them. Was there a lot of like hate? Because I didn't want to go into that too much, but did you see a lot of negativity about not getting tickets?
The people who got tickets are thrilled. The people who did not get tickets are really upset. And they don't like the system, of course. And especially when you're seeing like people saying, oh, I got 4, I got 5, whatever.
That's a bummer.
I'm like, that's
I'm
really
going to
crappy.
both days. I'm going to both days, but I'm actually going to both days twice. Like, I'm gonna be there 2 times each day.
Yeah. It's very greedy, in my opinion. Fun Days has always been about the fanatics, and it's always the same faces. But I feel like when they've branched out and more people have gotten in, and more people who like to flip stuff, the people who just have like these all about me attitudes, that's where things get
when
weird.
It started out to be something different.
Yeah, because before it was all about the community, people helping each other, they would do trades and stuff.
Hunting
and now,
together.
Yes, and now I've noticed more than not hearing, you know, what people say. There's always going to be people that trade and sell collectibles, always. But a lot of people who we know that have been going to Fun Days for a very long time have told us that there's a lot more of like gouging going on, a lot more people who just like...
They're not in it for Funko, they're in it for the money outcome.
Yes.
That's what they're in it for.
Exactly.
They are literally in it for the money.
Yeah.
They show up to the event. It really is, how much can I make after this is over? Or during. People are selling stuff during the event.
They are, yeah. It's always fun to see like pictures on eBay, like where they're literally sitting at their table selling stuff. But again, I'm not like salty about it. It's just something that I've heard, and I
have no reason to be salty. I've never been. But I think that's why people do get upset, is that they know people who did get in are the people who don't care about that experience. They're just going to flip the product anyway. And that is a bummer. You know, you really want to have the real fans in the room. Imagine we put on a Mischief Toys event and it's a bunch of people in there who's collecting up whatever we're giving out only to leave and just sell it all. And like one fan is in the midst of all these people. I'd feel pretty upset about that personally, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it would be frustrating.
It's a bummer. I like to see the community. I like seeing people come together, having fun, trading real easy, and it's like they don't even care what the value is. You like this, I like that. That's how it should go. That's what it's all about. But we want to know what you think about all this and more in the comment section down below. And reminder, check out MISCHIEFToys.com and go get your Snazzy Daddy Ghastly and pin right now.
He is a stunning figure.
And he's snazzy.
He's very snazzy.
And he's a daddy. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Mitch Hayes, George Mendez, Lil Steve, Evil Scarface, Susan Munson, Tim Levro, Gustavo Quintero, Ronaldo Gomez, Funko Freak, and Chris Bilbrey. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome and we appreciate you. If you have not checked out our Patreon, go and check it out at patreon.com/Gastlecast. We meet up every single month during our Google Meet call. It is a blast. We always do it on a Saturday around 9 p.m. Eastern, and we do giveaways. We talk about upcoming Mischief Toys items. Sometimes we show you previews. It's a real great time. Check out patreon.com/Gastlecast to support this channel and more. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here, and we go live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. Come and hang with us. Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video. That's all we got. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.